Hello and welcome back to another episode of HopeForFelons.com. We want to thank you for tuning in today. Um, and as you know, we are still doing some work in the camper. We have basically got everything accomplished that we wanted to accomplish in there, but now we are working on trying to move the rest of the stuff out to the camper. So hopefully within the next month, hopefully we will be in a good place to go ahead and start our sessions and everything we want to do in there. I'm also trying to wrap up my college so I'll be able to spend more time um, at Hope for Felons. So I appreciate it if y'all would pray for us here as we work to try to make sure that everything is the way that it should be. Today, we are going to be talking about the coronavirus issue in prison. As you know, we have had a few episodes that we've been dealing with that because of the fact that so many people in prison is dealing with this horrible disease, as well as us, the people that are out. But we do understand from the BOP that they will be resuming visitation October the 3rd. We're not sure exactly. My understanding is that all facilities will resume on the 3rd, which they're trying to say that the limited capacity, they're not sure what that's going to be. But now, since we still have to do the social distancing thing, that they have to make sure that they're in compliance with that. So there's a whole lot of stuff going on. So you probably ought to go ahead and contact your family member and let them know, you know, look, they're supposed to be starting visitation up on the 3rd. Can you let us know what the process is going to be so that way you can start and try to plan ahead, because it's just like 2 weeks away. BOP announced it late last week, but we was trying to get more confirmation if all of the facilities was going to be on board with this, and my understanding they are. But some facilities that have a small visitation room, they might be, more limited on the people that can come in. We're not really sure. So you probably ought to reach out to them and just let them know what you're doing and what your plans are. So that way you can go ahead and start preparing. And I was really glad to hear that they did, however, start making masks at Unicor, so that way they would be able to give all the inmates a face mask. So I'm really proud and I'm really glad that the BOP stepped up and allowed them to wear a mask. Also, there's still a lot of issues in prison with the coronavirus because, as we know, that they can't social distance. And right now, I believe if your family member has not contracted the virus, then I would advise them to go ahead and reach out to the court system and try to see about getting an immediate release if they have any type of medical problems. The reason I say that, if they have not had it, is because a lot of judges right now are not giving the release to the people that have already caught the virus, because we're not sure if you catch it one time if you'd be able to catch it again. So because of that, and there's no record of somebody catching it twice, most of the judges are not allowing um, release if they have had it before. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to try, but I'm just actually giving you the facts on what we know. So we was just talking today. Um, Me and a friend of mine was talking, and he was saying that um, he was actually locked down half of the day, and then of course they're able to go get their meals and bring them back to the unit. So that way um, there's no mingling with people. So that way they have to go get their food, take it back to the unit, and eat. So everything is just, they're trying to make it easier for the staff since the inmates have to go get it. But still, in all reality, it's not over yet, and we don't know how long it's going to be before everything gets back to normal. But I also want to say that I really feel for um, a lot of the inmates that are being released during this time. I find it that a lot of the inmates that are being released are really struggling. That's what my understanding is. It seems like it's actually getting worse uh, because even a lot of um, the people that being released, they if they have a place to go and somebody to take care of them, that's fine. But you have to take in consideration that it's going to be more of a burden to those family members because of the fact that, okay, they're dealing with this themselves, and then adding another person in, and especially expenses, that's going to be a very big, very big issue there. So we're dealing with a whole lot of stuff, and a lot of the organizations that um, basically was able to help prisoners and stuff, a lot of them are suffering as well because of the fact that a lot of the businesses and stuff have struggled because they don't have the funds that they used to have. Uh, One of the problems was when they did give um, companies and organizations money, they left out the nonprofit people. So them nonprofit people really suffer during this coronavirus outbreak. Um, I really wish that there was something that we could do. Um, I would say that if you reach out to your senator and maybe write a letter, that might be a very big help. And just let the senators know and the governors, okay, look at all the problems that we're having with all these people being released back into the community, and there's no resources available uh, because we're in this COVID-19 situation. And hopefully they'll understand and take it to the court, and then hopefully get something passed to get some money, because that's very, very, very bad. It's a touchy situation when you're dealing with prisoners being released today. But I just thought that I would throw that out there, and we'll try our best to get on next month and try to make it a monthly occurrence. As you know, we try hard, but sometimes it seems like that, juggling the coronavirus, the school, and then trying to do this, sometimes it can be a little hectic. But hopefully we will have some people on very shortly um, on our podcast that will also shed a little bit of light on the prison system as well. We are looking into a few people that we could possibly interview, so we'll bring all that to you as soon as it's available. So until next time, Have a nice day. And you know what? There is hope for a felon. Be sure that you check out our page, uh, www.hopeforfelons.com, and also check out our resources list that we have. We have resources lists for every state. If there's something that you're looking for and you can't find it, please feel free to email me, call me. All my contact information is on the website, and we will help you as much as possible. You have a great day and stay safe.